Hello, everybody, and welcome to my first episode of Satisfactory. I'm so glad to bring this game to you guys today since it's such a good game. I thoroughly enjoy playing this game since there's just so much fun to be had in the world that is Satisfactory. There's no other game like it that makes you just feel completely satisfied at the end of the day. Just dang, that's some good satisfaction. Oh, yeah. Alright. Ooh, berries. Collect some bushes. Get some leaves. Alright. I should start with a good amount of materials since I skipped the intro, since the intro takes literally forever and is not fun. Let's do the scan again for some iron ore. This way. Scoopity doopity boopity boopity. I wonder if I can get rid of these huge trees. Well, there's limestone, so that's good. Oh, copper. Hello. Zippity zap. Get some of these plants. It's a very illustrious world. Have I passed it? Oh no, it's right here. Alright. There should be multiple deposits around this area, so that should be good. I'll place the hub down after I get some basic buildings down. Alright. What's that? Alright. Ooh, what's this? That's annoying. Alright, let's get rid of this. Ooh, raspberries. Alright. I'll place these down just so they can start making me iron deposits while I'm sitting here. I also need one for the limestone over here as well, since limestone is going to be quite annoying to constantly have to get. Alright, place that on one of those rocks. Okay, I got some more iron over here it seems, yep. Nice, nice, nice. I definitely do like this little area for my first factory, so I'm going to get out my hub and I'm going to place it down to just completely block off this section of the base. Yep. First things first, let's get base building since, you know, I hate trying to build bases without having the resources. Since not having like foundations and being all clean and ugh, I hate it. Don't even want to think about it. Should be able to get myself some miners right off the bat. So let's get that miner here. And we're going to place a constructor. Line that up. Oh, wait. First, we need a smelter. Smelter. And then constructor. Alright. And we can run a conveyor belt to each of those. Now I should be able to place one here. Connect all three. Whoops. And one right towards the back here. There we go. Alright. Should just need one for now. So let's turn this on to iron and turn this on to iron plates. So per one of these iron ore deposits, you can actually do 3 smelters. I don't have a conveyor splitter yet, so I can't really do that. Instead, I'll just go to 1 smelter. This will produce all the iron that I need. Now I'm going to need some other materials that are going to shotgun me into being able to get the first tier foundations. Iron rods, iron plates, and concrete. So I got iron plates crafting up. Now I just need concrete and iron rods. To do iron rods, I'll come over here to this other node and I'll use it. Ole! Alright. Dante, fap with me or I'll rip your head off. I love how I put a miner down. Like, I'm gonna need this. And then immediately, like, no longer need the miner here. I'm a silly goat. Alright. That'll start making me plates. I don't have storage yet, so there's no point in having that come out, in my opinion. Let's get it facing this way. Eventually, I'll have all the miners on, like, a subway train thingamajigger. I don't know. You'll see. You'll love it. I love it. You'll love it. And constructor. Nice. Turn that to iron. Turn this to iron rods. And then we'll put down a little tower. Alright. Bring this over here. And pop. Okay, we haven't lost power yet, so it is working. That should start drilling now. Come, come, come. Come, come, come. Sadly, I didn't get to show you guys the intro video, but I've watched it so many times. It's very, very annoying to continue to watch it. And the fuse has been blown. Okay, so we've gone to a maximum power draw, which means that we need another biofuel generator to be on at all times so that we can actually get the amount of power that we're going to need. So I'll just throw some leaves in here, crank that soldier boy, and we will watch it roll. Grab that. Now I should have enough for another miner, I believe. Yes, I do. Slide on down here, and we'll place the miner where this limestone is. Since limestone will just be the cornerstone of my entire factory, since it's going to be the concrete that is literally going to allow me to do everything. All the foundations, all the organization, all of it. Get that up. Take that. Miner Mach 1. Miner Mach 1. Miner Mach 1. Mach 1. I have it going over towards the open sea. Alright, and then I don't need a smelter, I'll just need a constructor, which I do have right here. Alright. There we go. Just a little bit off, but that's fine. Alright, so I'll place a tower right here, connect there, and I should be able to connect to one of these towers. That one right there. Okie dokie. We'll set this to make concrete, and we'll set this right here to... Oh, it's already mining. Alright, so we're going to get some concrete going. I'm going to quickly run over here, grab all the iron rods, and then I'm going to run over there, and I'm going to grab all of the steel... Not steel plates. Iron plates. We haven't got to steel yet. Alright, iron plates. Now we have a good amount of resources. I'm going to throw the miner in here. I'm going to need copper here really soon. I don't really want that in my inventory, so I'll get rid of it. Screws. I need to start making some screws, so I'll make around 100 screws. Alrighty. Alright. Once I get better power generation and I get better systems for doing things. I mean, once I get a chainsaw, then it'll really start going. Because then I can set up a production facility specifically for creating advanced metal plates. And I can create a production facility specifically for generating, what is it called? Biofuel. Just have that going. And let's do this. I need a lot of leaves to begin with, but eventually I won't have to spam me while running around. It'll be a lot easier. I can just come around with the chainsaw and just all of the stuff that's going to be nearby, so that'll be pretty easy. Alright. We're looking good so far. We're looking good. 64, that's not 100, but hey, it's fine. I got over here. That. Alright, so either it requires more power than I have currently, I need another biofuel generator, or it just ran out of leaves in one or the other. So which one went red? It was this one. Okay, it ran out of fuel. Start to back up, go into this one, and put some of that in there. Actually, let's take all the leaves out of both of them, and then go turn it into some bio leaf stuff. It takes a little bit, I get it, it takes a pretty good amount of time to do this, which is annoying, but it's a lot more efficient. Efficiency is key in Satisfactory. Being able to have a nice organized base where you know where everything's being made, that is extremely important. I actually have a new method that I wanted to try, and that method is to go through and have, how do I put this? I wanna create specific sections solely for certain resource production. There we go. So, you know, have a section for iron plates, you know, just so one of these nodes, one of these iron nodes would create one iron item, and I can have 3 smelters attached to one of these iron nodes, which means that from this iron node I can have 3 smelters, meaning I can have 3 things creating iron plates. Then, you know, this one right here would be creating iron rods, and then the other one would create iron rods into screws. So I would have one that just creates screws, one of these. That way I have the max amount of those resources as I could possibly get, just so that I don't have to worry about where I'm going to get those resources from. If I have a shortage on one or the other, I know exactly which facility I can pull resources to and from. Eventually it's going to take a lot more planning, which I'll probably have to do in between episodes. Silly dog. Which I'll eventually have to do in between episodes, but it's fine. I shouldn't have too big of a problem with it. Grab the iron rods. I should have 100 at this point. Get myself my concrete. And let's go turn this in. I want to get base building as soon as possible so I can start organizing things and getting stuff into the organizational pattern that I would like. I think I'm going to use this upper echelon platform or whatever as the baseline for the rest of the facility, since okay, I need more iron rods and I need a lot more concrete. Concrete goes pretty slow. It takes a while to get concrete. However, what's cool about concrete is you use so little of it at the very beginning that honestly you'll have like excess. Since it stacks up to 500, you'll have a lot more than you'll think you'll ever use for a long period of time. I need those and then those. Okay. I always wanted to play, what is it? Death Stranding. Oh man, I saw that game, I wanted to play it, but it was such a big download that I just couldn't do it. So I actually got Satisfactory instead, and I haven't regretted it. I love this game. I think this game is a really, really fun game if you're playing with friends. But if you don't, if you don't have anybody that has this game, the game itself on its own is really solid to play and have fun in. Just really, really solid game. Alright, so I did a little bit of passive resource gathering while I was off screen, and I also did some active gathering of biofuel. So I'm going to quickly put the concrete in there and launch. Let's watch it, let's watch it.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing.
And away it goes. Alright, so that one goes out of space. To outer space. Alright, place that there. Alright. Where's that power line? There it is. There we go. I want to keep generating concrete. I'm going to start building foundations on top of that place up there, splitting stuff, separating everything, getting it nice and ready for complete organization, industrialization, and mental contemplation. Alright. Under foundations. Alright, so when it comes to foundations, I usually use the second one, then the fifth. So I like to do number 5 for this, and then I'll pull out the second one for the first one. It's going to go over top of where the miner would normally go. Like so. And then I use these, because why not, right? Alright. Get that all ready to go. Oh, it's back! Welcome back. Oh, you're backwards. You need to turn around. There you go. Let's go. What the hell's up there? I mean, you went up there to, like, deliver resources, but what is up there? I've never been up there. I was in, like, a drop pod, but I couldn't see anything. Are they hiding secrets from me?
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Uh-huh. Yeah, fix-it freighter. More like secret keeper. I can upgrade that now if I wanted to. Doesn't really do much since both require 6. Can't put this back here because of the hub, which I'll initially have here for a good extended period of time, but I'll move back if I have to, so that I can build this foundation, or I'll build the foundations out and then I'll place it on top of the foundations. But for now, since I'm using the biofuel converters, burners, Bunsen burner, let's get out the production, get our miner. Alright, I need some more of that. Well, just for now, since I don't really need this side area, I'll get rid of that and I'll build this. There we go. Sweet. Alright. So it's coming together. I like it. Get ourselves some foundations. That doesn't... Yeah, see, it all requires 6. These don't require as much, though. That's cool. Alright, first things first, when it comes to building this, you want to have a smelter in line with your furnace. Alright, let's place it right there. One right here, and then the constructor. I like to place the constructors on the foundation in this sort of manner, because I like it to look even towards the back. I'll pretty much change all of it though eventually, but for now I'll just do it this way. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on its own individual one. And it'll connect all 3 of these, and then it'll connect it to the main power line that goes along the place. That's 4. Oh. Okay, weirdo. How to kick on, we'll do that. And I'm also going to need copper. I don't have any copper production right now, which kind of sucks, but hey. We'll get it eventually. So, how do I want this to work? How do I want this to work? I think that's fine for now, honestly. I'll just work more on getting this up to snuff. Alright. What's the next thing on the agenda? Let's see here. Yes, conveyor splitters. That'll be very, very helpful. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm gonna need a lot of that. I'm gonna need copper cable now. So copper cable, I need 300 of it, so now we need to go make some stuff that's going to be copper cable. Let's go and find some copper first. Copper, where are you? Speak to me, copper! Bing! Where are you, copper? Bing! I smell copper. Alright, get some copper. Oh. This is so annoying. Those guys are always so annoying. Now, for now, all of my facilities will be separate. Let me grab out my foundation, place my 2x8mm by 2mm. Alright, and now I don't have enough to build the copper miner. No! I've made a oopsie doopsies. And uh-oh daisies. Plus, I don't have the miner. Where did I put the miner? Oh, yeah, I put it in the, oh, okay. Put it in the container back, yeah. I don't know why I say here like that. I always go here. I'm a cowboy. Here. I'm a cowboy, man. Oh, there it is. Delete source. Metal plates, concrete, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Build ourselves a little platform. Build ourselves a little miner. Alright. And then we're going to go to a smelter for the copper. Alright. And then from the smelter to an assembler, constructor. And there we go. With the conveyor belts. Put a power pole down, connect these powers together. Smelt the copper, and up here we want copper wire. Oop. Oh, I have no cable. That's fine. I should be able to pull up a craft bench and create some cable really quickly. Only one. Darn. Is that enough, though, to reach to the power pole? Oh no, I can't see it. Oh, no, I fell in the water. Get me out the water. This water, I'm gonna, I gotta do something about this water, because it's, aggravating. Alright, I need 3. Alright, that's fine. I'm over here towards where the copper is anyways. I have this craft bench, I might as well just make the wire by hand. Ding ding dong, ding ding dong, ding ding goes the copper. Why does it sound like jingle bells? Seriously. Does anyone else notice that? Like, it oddly sounds like jingle bells. For whatever reason. Is it jingle bells? Is that what they modeled the sound after? Modeled the sound. It's not a it's not a sculpture scar. Stop it. Your poopy brain's not working. Alright, so a power grid failure means that either one of them shut down like before, or it's drawing more power than it can actually produce. Which I believe that it's probably more power than it can actually produce. So another burner is necessary. Let me create enough wire to create another burner. Alright. Oakley dokley. Put a burner down, fill it with that stuff, get it with the good juice, and start. Let me go make sure these puppies are filled up with this nice stuff. Don't really know what the name for it is, so I'll just call it stuff. Let's see here. Once it, I think one of the problems is going to be once it gets to the constructor and starts actually creating the wire, that's when I'm going to have a little bit more of a problem with the power issue. I'm pretty sure I'll have like 4 Bunsen burners. Why do I keep wanting to call it Bunsen burners? I'll have 4 of those burners by the end of this. All lined up in a row. It's going to be a little bit before I'm able to get to where I don't have to rely on those burners anymore. But I mean, I'm still going to have to rely on the burners for quite a long period of time, even after all of that. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I should be able to do that. I'm probably, since once I get the conveyor splitter, I will probably split that off and creating 3 different wire Two are going to create just regular wires, or sorry, two are going to create wires. Two are going to be creating, or one's going to be creating copper wire. Wow, that was difficult. Oh man, why was that so complicated? My brain was all kerfuffled. All right, plates. Nice. You see, I'm producing a lot of iron. I'm just not able to do anything with it. Alright, and the copper wire. The copper wire is going to be the one that's going to take me the longest period of time to get, since it requires 300 copper wire, and I've only got one deposit here. I don't want to create another entire facility just dedicated to, mining and then also producing with another 3 smelters or whatever. So for now, it's just going to be this one. And I'll speed up the process just by grabbing some of the copper out and creating it by hand. There we go. Alright. Start doing this copper thing. Alright. Let's do this. I created most of the copper by hand just to speed up the process. But let's go. Ready and launch. Oh, quickly.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and
Let's
lift to
go!
increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation. The
Nice.
productivity display will help you measure
Okie
and
dokie.
improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Do 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 do. Alright. Let's get as much concrete as we can. Concrete as we can. Concrete. Logistics. 6. Alright. Alright. No. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to place the smelters down before I do that. Conveyor lifter. These are extremely useful, especially if you place the base a lot higher. So if I didn't place the miner, or if I didn't want to do the miner here, I could build like a base up in the sky, and then have all the materials come up, come over, and then actually go into the base to where I needed them to. But instead, what I'm going to do for now, since I'll probably do a lot of that off camera, since it's quite complicated and takes quite a long period of time, for the sake of time and also for sanity, I'm just going to do it like so. Alright, and boom. Always F that up. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're going to turn all that to iron. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a pole here and a pole here. Connect it to this one and connect it to this one. And then have another pole on the outside. This one is going to run down the length. Have that connected here and then there and then there. This is going to just make it look a little bit nicer. And this is the one that's going to go down the line. Now the problem with these smelters is that they're pretty close together, and the assemblers can't be as close as these three can. So the assemblers, I'm going to place just one more off, like so. Oops. Then go to constructors. Now I don't have the materials for the constructors yet, but I have the I'll have the stuff here in a second. So let me just zoom on back here. These should these need power, so I need to place a pole towards the back like so, and connect that to there. There we go. And that connects to this, but instead I'll just have it connect to that directly. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Alright. I love this game so much. Organization, getting everything created, all the logistics. Oh, this is delicious. It tastes so fancy. We'll get 25 and then we'll go back. I keep forgetting I don't have my zip line. I'm so used to just zipping around on those power lines, you know. Come to like right here and just be like, ah, come right here and just yoink and go up there and get onto the platform. I miss the zip line. That's probably one of the first things I want to get researched is the zip line and the blade runners. Okay. Now that I've got that, I'll go to my constructor. Alright. This one here. Oh no, I'm out of plates. What is that? Plates are regular plates and screws, right? Yeah. Good thing I made screws. Nice. Bring that out to there, bring this out to here, bring this over there. So one smelter for each of the assemblers. This one's going to make iron plates, this one's going to make iron plates, this one's going to make iron plates. So I'm going to have an extremely good amount of iron plates at the end of this. So now I have pretty much, oh yeah, that's right, these aren't powered. Right here. Right here. And the last one goes right there. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, I don't have any of that. Okie dokie. Whee! I love sliding around in this game. The movement in this game's actually slept on. There's some really good movement in Satisfactory. Like once you get the zip line, once you get the blade runners, there's some extremely good movement you can do. Like say you want to get across there, right? You can slide and then jump across and you'll be able to clear the entire thing, as opposed to just hitting the walls or trying to jump over these and then getting pulled to the left while you're trying to do it. So there's some really unique ways that you can move around the map, which is also really cool. So, you know, it's slept on, but this game's got some extremely unique features. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okie dokie. And yes, it is a huge waste to have all three of these just doing one thing, but you'll see why later. It requires a lot. It requires a lot of iron plates in the future, and also requires a lot of iron rods and screws. So each one will be dedicated to something different. And there's 3 in this area, which that'll be, you know, we'll do iron rods there, screws here, and, you know, over there we'll have one for, yeah, pretty much just one for everything, honestly. Alright, let's get ourselves some organization. So what I like to do is I like to have each one has its individual containers, since at the very beginning I don't really use as much of the stuff as I would like. I'll place this here for now and get rid of that, just to get that out of the way. I'm fumbling the buttons. Oh, I hate it when I accidentally do that. There we go. So I want some organization. Put some of these storage containers. Now, since they're all iron plates, I could honestly merge them into just one container. But since a lot of these aren't going to be touched for a long period of time, I'm actually going to put these pretty close. Get those in there. Now, what did I need? What did I need? Iron rods. Iron rods. There we go. I don't want to set the world on fire, but your house will do just fine. Storage containers. Alright, so now we can start mass producing plates. Next, I'm going to set up a little facility that's going to be the same, but it's going to be down there. I want everything to be at this level that I currently have all these containers at. The only problem with doing that is I don't have enough foundations. It's going to take quite a long period of time to get those foundations to be done. I don't want to have a bunch of different crafting stuff for just concrete, since I'm not going to be using concrete as much as I think I'm going to be using concrete. It's just at the very beginning here, I'm going to need concrete for the foundations so I can organize like so. I just hate a messy facility that just, I just don't like it. So I like this a little bit better. Now these that come out like this, I don't like this per se. I like it when it curves in and then to the right. But the angle that this is at, it doesn't really do that. I could move this to the left and then have a gap in the middle, but I don't know. You tell me what you guys think in the description below. Or the comments, I mean, not the description. I'm a silly goat. And I will see you in the next video.